Curiosity on Mars, and just a credit to the team. I mean, just what an amazing
How long does
team,
it take
to work through all
How long did it take to fly out there? Does anyone know?
And all the challenges that go with landing a rover on Mars, plus
how many
challenges
months
of COVID.
3 to 6 months? Really? Just 3 to 6 months? That's all it fucking takes to get there?
For NASA and its future plans.
So for robotic exploration, every time we execute a mission with new instruments, we discover new things and things we never thought we would discover. So that always informs our future robotic missions, both landers, rovers, and orbiters. This mission also has technology on it. One of the cool things is the Ingenuity helicopter. It's an experiment on this mission. But if it's successful, we can use it as an science observation platform by putting instruments on it, and also use it as a scout for future rover missions, and then just the entry, descent, and landing capability. It'll allow us to land more larger, more ambitious robots on the surface of Mars, and then for human exploration. We have the Mars Entry, Descent, and Landing Instrumentation, which is going to give us EDL information. We have the Mars Environmental Dynamics Analyzer. It's going to give us size and properties of dust particles, because when we send people, we're going to have to deal with that dust. This is just an incredible mission because of the science and the technology, and then caching samples for a Mars sample return mission. That will be an amazing mission, the first round trip to Mars and back, and bringing those samples cached by Perseverance back to Earth to examine with state-of-the-art equipment in our laboratories here on Earth.
We have so much to look forward to. And we also have a student question coming in from Landon. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Landon Applegate. I'm in sixth grade, and I'm going to Academy for Academic Excellence. And my question is, do you think we could get resources from Mars to help on future missions, or even as like a launching point?
Bro,
question, Landon.
How do we build 90s on Mars, bro? How does the gravity affect that situation?
Utilization experiment, or MOXIE, and it's going to demonstrate generating oxygen.
No, I'm not a moxer. I'm a juicer.
And that could help generate breathable oxygen, and even if we can liquefy it, oxidizer for propulsion systems. So that's a tech demo on Perseverance. And then we're going to continue to characterize the frozen water on and below the surface of Mars, and eventually try to figure out how to extract that water from the Martian soil, or what we call regolith. And then we can use that for potable water, and also break it down into oxygen and hydrogen for rocket fuel. So absolutely, we're going to try to eventually figure out how to live off the land to support human missions to Mars.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to us today, Steve.
Thank you.
And now that Perseverance has safely touched down on Mars, let's learn more about what's in store for the rover. Joining us now is Surface Mission Manager Jessica Samuels. Jessica, your surface operation.
I mean, that would be your long trip in 0 G's that would fuck up a person.
Yes.
What about the ISS? People have been in the ISS for super long periods of time. How long was it?
The team
What's
will
the
do
record?
a handover with the entry, descent, and landing team, and pass any critical information.
Yeah,
and then
people have definitely been in space for.
Be the team that does the health and safety assessments daily as we progress on this mission.
And what do the upcoming weeks look like for your team?
So as we enter Mars time now, the commanding team will be working overnight while the rover is asleep, so that
the launch
we can
window
perform the initial checkouts of our key rover functions.
So here's the thing: the longest record for most cumulative days living and working in space by a NASA astronaut was done by Peggy Whitson, and it's 665 days. So someone has stayed in space for 665 days, but it's cumulative and not consecutive.
It's a little bit like constantly, flying in
Let's see.
time zone.
Let's see what the consecutive one is.
On Earth, the rover wakes up at the same time every day, but on Earth, that's 40
Elon
minutes
Musk
later.
in molding
So the
right
team
now.
Most consecutive days is Russian cosmonaut Valery Polyakov, who spent nearly 438 consecutive days aboard the Mir space station, from January 1994 to March 1995. He still holds the longest record for longest single human space flight. Okay. The most consecutive days in space by an American is 340 days, which was Scott Kelly.
And here's a drawing that I made from Perseverance thinking about Earth. Thank you.
So technically, the ISS is protected by Earth's atmosphere.
With a power source that charges its batteries overnight while it sleeps.
Politics, Draboni talks science, KW. Guy, I'm reading out fucking information. It's not like I need to know the intricate details.
But it's really
So,
survived by the team.
so what I was gonna say is, I mean, those dudes, their body gets fucked up. Like, I think you get taller and shit too from not being impacted by gravity for as long. I mean, I think you end up, you have to work out and work around it, but it's certainly something you can do. From what I understand, though, it's the launch window, as chatters were the launch window is limited, as chatters were describing. And plus, I don't even know if we can relaunch. ISS is protected by Earth's magnetosphere, so we don't know what the full impact solar radiation can have. They work out in space, as you may know, so that their bones and muscles don't become weak. Yeah, no, I do know.
It can really, do amazing things in terms of, its own scientific exploration of this habitable environment, at Jezero. But, it's also, as you've heard today, it's the first step in Mars sample return. So really, it's not only doing its own mission, it's setting us up for a series of missions and to bring those samples back. And, a lot of the effort to develop the rover was specifically designed, for that sampling and caching system. It's one of the most complex robotic systems ever made. And, having it down safely means Mars sample return continues right on course and we are moving forward.
Wonderful. Now, JPL has a long history with robotic space exploration. Why do you think it's so important to continue to push those boundaries?
There's a lot of reasons. I mean, obviously, for places that are far away, like Mars, and even farther away, like Europa, right now, robotic exploration is the only way we can make these scientific discoveries and really understand these early habitable environments. In the case of Europa, maybe it's even still habitable. And, we're not ready to go there with astronauts yet, but the robots are ready to go there. And so we always, are forerunners and pathfinders of human exploration. And we start by sending, our eyes and arms there in the form of a robot. And it is just fantastic to be able to do that.
All right,
and to
folks.
Learn from each rover, learn from the science and the
It's
engineering.
top of the fucking hour every hour. It's time for a 60-second ad break. You already know what the deal is. You already know what it is.
And each one is more exciting than the last.
If you no longer want to see
look exciting. Now,
ad
as
breaks,
director of JPL,
you no longer want to see the ads. All you need to do is subscribe. You can do it for $5. Or you can do it for free with a Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. Here's the ad.
On this mission, and then in the past year, of course, we had the COVID experience, and I want to thank not only the team but also all of JPL. A lot of folks had to
I'm gonna grab
pitch
a
in
soda.
here,
I'll be back in
terms of making sure our remote telework, our IT systems were good enough to support folks working from home. All of the folks looking at PPE and our safe distancing and reconfiguring facilities to make them safe for the employees. It's just an incredible amount of work by the entire lab, and of course, especially by this team. And and in one sense, the 7 minutes of terror are very exciting. But on the other hand, the mission's just started, right? We built the mission, not to land, but actually to drive and get the samples and do other technology, demonstrations. And so, for much of the team, this part of the mission's over. But for most of the team, the mission's really just starting. And so, I think they're very excited. But everybody, I think, can take a deep breath and a sigh of relief now that we are safely down on the surface.
Yes, that collective sigh of relief. And I hear a lot of excitement and celebration behind me as well. So thanks so much for joining me, Mike.
It's my pleasure, and thanks to everyone for joining us, too.
Congrats again to the Mars 2020 Perseverance team for a successful landing. Back to you, Raquel.
Now, there will be a flight test coming up for the Ingenuity Mars helicopter, and if this technology experiment is successful, it would mark the first time we have taken a power-controlled flight on another planet.
The first mission would not land on Mars, meaning they would have to go there, orbit, wait for a return window, and return, adding up a cumulative time of like a year and a half at least.
First time that you an experimental aircraft, and in the
Fucking hashtag NASA ad, dude. Wait, do you want to watch this? I think we're done with this, right? Oh, they interviewed him at the airport?
From day one.
Okay, we're done with the hashtag NASA ads. Okay.
And, well, Texas is going through horrific storms, and millions of Texans have lost power and lost heat and have been hurt. And our family was among them. We had no heat and no power. And yesterday, my daughters asked if they could take a trip with some friends, and Heidi and I agreed, so I flew down with them last night, dropped them off here, and now I'm headed back to Texas and back to continuing to work to try to get the power on. What's happening in Texas is unacceptable, and a lot of Texans are hurting. Well,
it's such bullshit. I love that. He thought it was like, he thought people would just not realize that, you know, he was like, it's a cheat code. You know, I'll just mention my daughter. I'll just mention my daughter on the same day international vacation. Okay. What's the problem there? Does your daughter not know what a fucking plane looks like? Is Mexico so dangerous that you have to go with your daughter there? And if that is the case, then why did you fucking leave her there? She's 10. I know. But she went with her mom. Okay? 10 and 12-year-olds are not making arguments to be like, hey, Dad, let's go to Cancun. It's a complete fucking fabrication. Oh, wait, I forgot. You guys don't know. Maybe some of you didn't know that. Yeah, the daughters are like 10 years old. Famously, remember that one video of them being disgusted by being in the presence of Ted Cruz?
Love you, Arjan. Pug champ, pug champ, pug champ.
My parents are wealthy, but if I had asked to go to Mexico for vacation when I was a kid, they'd laugh at me. Yeah. Even without the fucking terrible Texas situation, why the fuck are kids going on trips to other countries with friends? It's not real. His argument is just completely fucking made up. I think he relies on people not knowing and not remembering this. No.
Yeah, they're going with me. Hey, let's hop out of my street. We're taking it.
Ow!
good jump. Good jump. Ready, Mama?
Yeah, I think his argument revolved around people not remembering that that photo where or that video that we just watched, that like his daughters are literally fucking 10 years old.
Hey yo.
I can't wait for him to still get like +10 over his opponent next primary because we have a collective memory of a peanut. Wow, a cow made out of butter. My daughter would love this. In fact, her first words were, "I like butter." Yeah, that's true. Read on r/conservative about Ted Cruz, half for defending him? No fucking way. To be fair, he's their federal representative. He has no real state power. Also, what the hell is he supposed to do? Climb up? Dude, come on, dude. Also, dude, this is so funny. r/conservative Rush Limbaugh 2021. Right. He's a senator. He has no state power. Oh, really? I didn't realize that senators were fucking powerless, dude. I totally I totally failed that part, I guess, in government class, where you know, senators have absolutely no fucking sway in the political equation. So when they say I'm here to represent my constituents in Texas, I'm here representing the state of Texas at the federal level, he's just actually lying because he has no fucking power. Also, it doesn't matter. Like, as an average citizen, you still have power.
Me and all my homies at the Logan County Psty wastewater treatment plant.
Every average citizen that has at least some kind of wealth could do something about it. I mean, my God, it's just what we're asking for at this stage is like just symbolically act like you feel bad about what's going on. And not fucking Dipset. Wasn't there a movie named a senator who intervened in South America? What? Like, Texan Republicans are such fucking gigantic cucks that what? Their expectation from their fucking leaders is to do nothing? Like, you're gonna defend your community leader running away because because your dollars have given him a tremendous amount of wealth that he has the power to do so? It's so dumb. Every time you look back, yeah, no, there's a refrigerator situation going on behind me that you are not aware of. That's why.
Shout out my fellow chatters. 6 months Spog. I just have one question for you, Arjan. Bug snacks RP when?
Isn't it better doing wellness checks and community organizing? Ted Cruz could do that too because he's totally an actual human. Well, he's not. Me leaving my job is like Ted Cruz leaving Texas. NBC confirms Cruz flight moved this morning. Yeah, of course it did. NBC says, NBC News chief White House correspondent Peter Alexander confirming that Ted Cruz booked his return flight ticket from Cancun to Texas 6 a.m. today, according to a source with knowledge of the situation. He was originally going to return on Saturday. Oh, wow. How can you be this stupid? I don't know how you can be so fucking stupid as to not recognize that this was going to be... I mean, he did take his family to Cancun during COVID. Let's be real here. The kind of idiocy is tone deaf and politically unsavvy, regardless of which party's representation is coming from. He's not one of the scumbags trying to keep everyone locked up as far as I know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Didn't the windmills freeze, though? I hear both sides will equal evidence of both. Personally, I think we should go nuclear, especially since we know how to prevent previous issues. But I guess being in the middle gets you both sides that yell at you. Being in the middle doesn't mean being in the middle of misinformation and spreading misinformation from either side, dumbass. He knew this could happen. He just didn't care and figured it'd be easy to do damage control.
Love the streams, Arjan.
This is the man who liked porn on 9/11. Dog, what? Like, fucking 20 years after 9/11, you're not going to jerk off on the day of remembrance? Like, what do you mean? Of course he was going to look at porn on 9/11, just like he was going to look at porn on 9/12. I don't care about that. That shit's funny as fuck. This is way worse than that, okay? Ted Cruz can have a little porn-a-rooney, despite the fact that he's tried to ban dildos in the past. Also, what the fuck are middleists doing on r/conservative? Yeah, I meant that these conservative fools will turn on him the moment he goes against Trump, but will defend his blatant lying. Yeah. Never forget what you were jerking to when it happened. What are Texans going to do about it? Not vote Republican? Yeah, right. Exactly. Anyway. There are heating systems in windmills all around the world, obviously, GTA 6 rumors is what we're going to talk about now. The GTA 6 rumors are coming in more and more regularly, which usually means one of two things. A, people are desperate for some GTA 6 news, or B, we're getting closer to GTA 6 reveal. The latest gossip is that GTA 6 could launch in October 2023 and be set in Miami. That's from a dubious online source, though, but additional details from that leak, including a single male protagonist with the game being set in the 1970s with a chaptered story like Red Dead Redemption 2. Combine that with Rockstar teasing fans with the official Rockstar support account telling us to stay tuned for GTA 6 updates on Twitter, and it just keeps getting more exciting. According to a Kotaku report, a new entry in the Grand Theft Auto series is early development as of April 2020. The report also suggests we can expect to see a smaller launch with the game expanded through updates in the manner of an MMO or GTA Online. Yeah, just get excited for a game that's not going to come out, boys. Okay? The development timing means expecting the game to be a PS5 and Xbox Series X title is a sure bet, and the release of a remastered GTA 5 for PS5 in 2021 suggests we could be waiting until at least 2022 for GTA 6. Keep reading for all the tea on rumors circulating around the internet, which we've paired with some particularly enthusiastic theories from the Games Radar team to satiate your appetites. Below, you'll find everything we know. Okay.
Word.
They're saying that some of this is not real, or probably isn't real. The next GTA title has been in development since 2012, but production didn't begin properly until 2015. But even then, the team was focusing more on Red Dead Redemption 2. Another Rockstar worldwide production, Project Americas, set in both Vice City and a new fictional location based on Rio de Janeiro. Some linear missions take place in Liberty City, but it isn't an open world. Game will balance realism and arcade, and it won't be as realistic as Red Dead Redemption 2. One playable protagonist, male, not female, despite supposed leaks. Set in the 70s and 80s. You play as an up-and-coming drug lord wannabe named Ricardo. Another key character called Casey is a part of the narrative. Started as a grunt doing cocaine smuggler from Vice City. Oh, hell yeah, dude. CIA. We're doing CIA missions. There will also be a giant prison, which will play a part in the game. Will feature a chapter system similar to Tantarina Flick or Red Dead Redemption 2. Weather is a heavy focus. Nice. Dude, I think open worlds going forward, I said this after Breath of the Wild, open worlds going forward have to place way more emphasis on weather. I think weather forecasting and weather conditions have to play a significant role because it's complex mechanics, certainly. You're adding another layer, okay? And it's going to be difficult to implement, but it pays off in incredible ways. When you do that, it straight up becomes so much more immersive, dude. When it's not, and when I mean weather, I don't mean just weather like it's cold out, so you have to put another layer of clothing, which is cool. I think Red Dead did a good job with that. But like straight up Breath of the Wild style weather problems.
3 months isn't long.
Maybe even fucking natural disasters and shit like that. Who doesn't love AFKing for 15 minutes so you can climb a rock? Having rivers actually overflow with heavy rain causing flood landslides would be huge. I found the weather in BOTW more of a nuisance than an actual game mechanic. I think that shit works in inadvertent ways. Like I think you don't recognize, but having weather in the background consistently be a problem. Having weather in the background consistently be a problem or something that you pay attention to, and looking at the forecast literally creates a more immersive experience.
Clumsy hippos.
And I know that like rain was really annoying for me. Rain was really fucking annoying for me in Breath of the Wild. I played it on stream, you guys know. And even then, I think it was still great. Have you taken a long at Valheim? No, I have not. One time when I was around 7. What? So life cars driving poorly in the rain, helicopters being grounded in bad weather. Yeah, that sort of shit could be really fucking cool.
Wow, 10 months pog.
Pro mode, no forecast makes paying attention to the enviro so much more immersive as well. Anyone who cares about immersion is a mega loser who got bullied in 5th grade. What? First of all,
4 months with my fav himbo.
you're like
chat.
the number one nerd of veganism, so you don't get to call anyone a loser in the chat. Bow bow. Glad to have you back in the community. Secondly, why immersion is great. Like it makes you feel like the game universe is alive. It's kind of like saying. It's kind of like I think it was one of the most important selling points for Red Dead was how immersive it was, because the universe that they built felt alive. Like you could literally overhear conversations and like it would take you on a journey. Like it was awesome. It was something that was super lacking in Cyberpunk.
Immerse these nuts.
I think Baba was just trying to put a like stupid take out there to, you know, show the rest of the fucking show the rest of the community that he's back in a big way. Are we going to be able to watch AOC the GameStop hearing? I'm definitely not going to do that, brother, because by the time that happens, it's already going to be fucking gaming time, which is coming soon. So no. Buildings change over the eras, vehicles too. So older, rare classic cars get more expensive as time progresses, etc. Full economy. Heavily inspired by Netflix Narcos. They want to have an incredible 70s, 80s soundtrack. A young Martin Madrazo will make an appearance. Okay, some of these are like totally made up. Drug Empire buildings and mechanics similar to Vice Stories, but bigger. Think GTA Online system and dial up to 10. You can only have weapons on your person, no arsenal in your back pocket like Red Dead Redemption 2. Your personal vehicle will be like your horse saddle in Red Dead Redemption. All your equipment is stored in the trunk. You also store your body armor in the car if you wear it. It appears no longer just an invisible thing. Lots of subtitle reading, very immersive. Watching an episode of Narcos whenever you're in South America. Don't expect to hear much English. Last bit of narrative. It will discuss topics such as HIV and the immigration crisis at the time. Fictional Fidel Castro. Game is still in pre-alpha, so names, locations, details will change. No ETA or release date. The game is set in modern day from Firedin. Wait.
Yo, who killed the Stonish giant?
Oh, so it's totally made up.
Shout out to the Logan, West Virginia PSD wastewater treatment plant.
We don't know what GTA 6 will be, but we've got some ideas. Said Benzi's in the interview. We got about 45 years worth of ideas we want to do. We'll pick the right ones. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's all fake. Never mind. I can see it being real.
You watched Judas and the Black Messiah yet?
And GTA 3 was released in 2001. Look at this, 83 months. It went from zero, first game comes out, second game Vice City in 12 months, another 12-month period where San Andreas comes out, and then after that, Grand Theft Auto 4 comes out in 42 months. Then, boom, the DLC, they introduced like, you know, DLC style, like quick DLC packages. One of them takes nearly a fucking year. The other one takes 8 months. And then between, you know, Grand Theft Auto fucking 4 and Grand Theft Auto 5 is like, what, 47, 57? Holy shit. I remember being hyped for Vice City when I was 9 years old. Yeah, Vice City was great. At this rate, let me tell you something. At this fucking rate, Grand Theft Auto 7 is going to take, 25 years to make, okay? Because we're going to be playing Grand Theft Auto 6, if it ever comes out. We're going to be playing Grand Theft Auto 6 on PlayStation 6, PlayStation 7, PlayStation 8, and PlayStation fucking 9, okay? We will have a colony terraforming Mars before we see a Grand Theft Auto 7. So, I'm telling you right now, gamers, get excited to play the 11th iteration of remastered Skyrim and the 12th iteration of... Wait, what the fuck? Games Radar just replied to me. What? What's going on? Someone... Oh, Games Radar. Oh, okay. You know when I was in Turkey, I used to read Games Radar?
Have you had a chance
like
to
way
check
back in the
out any
fucking
of the
day?
highlights from the GME hearing regarding Robinhood CEO?
You call them cap, LMAO, they checking in on you? No, they themselves admitted that it's fucking cap. Will video game making become more efficient? It's just too big. It's just too fucking big. Like, it's not...
Hassle.
Hey, Don, you hear about this Anthony Cuomo prick here in Liberty City? Maron, what a tragedy. I thank St. Mary that we put our fucking Nana in a nice place upstate. Being Bitcoin mined for my robotic lips to press GTA 7 buttons by the Elon Foundation on Mars. Benzies doesn't work for Rockstar anymore. He's making his own game called Everywhere. To be fair, they set the tone for open world games with each new GTA while most other companies fail to keep up. Grand Theft Auto 3 was a game changer, dude. Absolute fucking game changer. Like, before that, I think, like, the nerds will say, oh, well, it's actually, the first, like, big open world sandbox was actually Shenmue, or however you say it. But Grand Theft Auto 3, when it first came out, I was like, I can't believe games, like, I can't believe there are games like this. Like, why can't we... Shenmue, whatever, however you fucking say it. I remember playing it and thinking, oh my god, how sick would it be if every game could be like this? And now every game is literally open world, but it fucking sucks. Well, most games are open world, and now I literally want linear gameplay sometimes because I'm like, the open world fucking thing is so played out and so repetitive. Please give me like an immersive plot line. Instead of doing the same exact fucking mission over and over again and like fetch quests and shit. Thank you. Thank you to Ubisoft for ruining my my worldview that way. No, Cyberpunk was incomplete. I don't think Cyberpunk was repetitive. I think Cyberpunk's selling point was how incredible the world it was able to build on top of. I loved Cyberpunk. I will defend it. I think that the most significant thing about Cyberpunk was that the Cyberpunk universe that you know, it's not like CD Projekt Red fucking created the Cyberpunk universe. But the Cyberpunk universe that came before CD Projekt Red is sick in and of itself. And, like, all credit to Mike Pondsmith and, you know, some credit to CD Projekt Red. And I say that very carefully. Some credit to CD Projekt Red for being able to at least, like, port a fucking tabletop game into a video game format. But, you know, it could have been a little bit better. Guys, I was looking at I was looking at the fuck. I was looking at the time that I've streamed these video games, and I streamed Cyberpunk more than I streamed Zelda. Actually. Isn't that fucking crazy? Open world killed Mass Effect. The trilogy has such a good narrative because of the linear progression of the story going off the rails. Wait, what? No, Mass Effect 1 was open world. What are you talking about? KOTOR is open world. Mass Effect 1 is open world. They're incredible. Mass Effect 1 is my favorite Mass Effect, by the way. People get mad at me when I say that, but it's a linear open world. Okay, so what? I think Mass Effect 1 is the best Mass Effect. Are you going to play the remaster? Maybe. Those are not open world. They may be non-linear. Mass Effect 1 objectively had the best story plot, but 2 had better character stories. Mass Effect stream when? Mass Effect is not open world. Mass Effect 2 is best, is not a question. I think Mass Effect 1 was better. Mass Effect 2 combat was better, but I think they fucked it up because they slowly but surely, maybe to include like a larger audience, turned it into like a straight shooter almost. Are you one of the people upset about Legendary changing the Mako physics? What? No. The thing I hate about the gaming community is most their game gatekeeping. You can't interpret anything besides their circle jerk interpretation. Yeah. Well, the problem is like they will always gamers will always devalue my point of view because they think I'm not a gamer. Like I'm not like a real gamer, you know what I mean? So no matter what the fuck happens, gamers are always going to doo-doo over everything I fucking say. Everything I say is like, "Oh, dude, you're not real. Like you haven't actually you haven't actually worked." Dude, Synthox, shut the fuck up. You're being annoying, dude. I got it. Your ass is open for me. Okay, yeah, you're a furry, lol. Okay, stop. Stop being weird. Do you really want to get banned that badly?
It is, and he is blessed beyond all these. We do condemn Satan. We do not allow Satan in this house. We never did and never will. Oh, thank you, Lord. Say it now. I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner. Say it like you is. I'm a sinner. Say it like you is. I'm a sinner. Say it like you is. I'm a sinner. You abandoned your child. I abandoned my kids. Lord. Is that good? He feels it is.
I think they've lost their minds, dude. Streamers without power for like fucking 3 days, and they've just lost it.
Fucking birds, man. Fuck birds. I hate birds. They suck.
What the hell?
Okay, bro. Just because you like couldn't buy yourself on the fucking auction doesn't mean you have to be this aggressive. Holy shit,
Man. Dude, the fucking birds, man.
Jesus Christ. Deep fucking value says I like the stock.
As for me, I like the stock.
Nice.
I'm as bullish as I've ever been. As for me,
we watched this yesterday. It was really good. I'm gonna go pee while this plays again. Train had like an actually pretty solid fucking take.
Y'all can meme all you want for clout on here.
I have no idea.
Y'all can meme all you want for clout on here, but that's so fucked up. Nah, I don't want to hear shit. That's fucked.
Nah, it's just, no, think about it. Realistically, what do you need to survive? Food, water, heat. And
we barely survived. You're lucky this electricity is on. If this wasn't on, you'd be miserable like we have in the last 3 days.
Right, but we didn't have blankets. I could survive weeks with the blanket that I have now. I could survive weeks. I'm not kidding.
You want to survive weeks? Because all of us make fucking $2.6 million a year playing fucking video games.
Who makes $2.6 million? Back up a little bit.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Half these motherfuckers make $25,000 a year.
No,
make that in a day.
And they have kids.
Right. And they got kids. Man, fuck that. I don't like that high-roading bullshit. You're in a $2.5 million house talking like that. That's easy to talk like that.
No. That's a house is a house with no power. A house is equal to another house.
No shot.
They don't have
prepared for shit like this.
Y'all can meme all you want for clout on here, but that's so fucked up. Nah, I don't want to hear shit. That's fucked.
Nah, it's just, no, think about it. Realistically, what do you need to survive? Food, water, heat.
And we barely survived. You're lucky this electricity is on. If this wasn't...
Dude, people are fucking literally dying. They have no food. Like, they have no way of making money. Like, yeah.
Yo, Chesama.
Don't get mad at the bowl cut guy. He just doesn't know any better. All right. Good take by Train for sure. This was in response to the mayor who said quit crying. Yeah. Yeah, that fucking guy from, what is it, Colorado City or something in Texas? Yeah, fuck that guy. Holy shit. I'm glad that he, ugly haircut though? Yeah, he cut his hair for charity, okay? It's not like he was like, oh, this is a sick haircut.
Gang.
Polka guy's claiming he can live for weeks at 0 degrees with just a blanket too, though? Yeah, no, he can't. Targoff Streamer Pesley raised $1.2 million for Starlight Children's Foundation. Pog. He's a really nice guy. Nick and Melina, after dancing for 25 gifted subs.
You know what that means. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And down. Up. Spin around. To the right.
Wait, we did the wrong thing.
To the left. Now floss it.
You did it wrong.
Break it down. Break it down. Oh. Keep flossing.
Yo.
There we go. Okay.
Dude, how does a 32-year-old man have this much energy? I just don't understand. What am I doing wrong?
How is a 22-year-old bitch this stupid? I'm sorry.
You know what? I am dumb for dating you. Thank you.
I
finally
sorry,
realized.
Melina.
I finally
You're not going anywhere. You're staying with me. You're staying with me. You're not going anywhere.
Mostly because you left Norway to come to Texas, where, you know,
Honestly, someone said
limited electricity and all.
obsessed with live stream fails. You want to know why? And this is like
It's the only where people tell the truth.
Exactly. Well, not really. Weird. No. You wonder why people are obsessed with LSF? At least streamers, because it's the only place that we're even held remotely accountable for anything. Even if they're right, even if they're wrong, it's the only place. So that's why streamers are upset with it. Not obsessed, or not upset, obsessed. It's because it's the only place where we get any sort of.
Oh no. Yes and no. I think yes, but also it totally gets fucking abused. Like it's not like some of the people that get some of the people who are always historically villains of LSF are always deserving. I said yes and no. Well, yes and no, because people brigade all the fucking time heavily. Okay, so it's not usually indicative of like genuine criticism that is warranted. Dude, I'll go on some of my fucking I'll go on some of my threads and there's like, you know, Hassan kills his editors, like, you know, Hassan murdered my dog. Like, what do you want? Is that legitimate accountability? No. It's people that have their own agendas that are able to obsessively fucking keep posting misinformation. Streamers can deal with a little public criticism as a part of your cushy jobs. Brother, do you think I don't deal with public criticism? The fuck are you talking about? It's not like I'm sheltered, you dumbass. I'm talking about like legitimate accountability versus people utilizing the veil of legitimate accountability to push for bullshit. You're minimizing by using such outlandish examples. All I'm saying is it can be brigaded, unless you think like Pokimane and some of the other like perpetual villains of LSF absolutely deserve all the criticisms, and it's not like oftentimes guided by people brigading from either other subs or other communities who have their own personal agendas. Alinity too. So either you believe that, either you literally fucking believe that like that's like valuable accountability, and that isn't to say that like Pokimane or Alinity never deserve criticism. I'm not fucking saying that at all. Pokemon sure, but didn't Eleni throw a catalog? How can you come back from that? The stream has so much dead air. I legit check my speakers to see if this is working multiple times a stream. No, because I have fucking a really good noise gate. The accountability you have is fucking all of our moms. Where's my child support stepdad? No, none for you. Okay. So does offline GTA character.
His name is the Burger Thought.
Oh my god. All right.
Yeah. Our
Can you do
drive-thru's
okay, buddy,
closed, so
please,
you'll have to
Hassan?
park it in the rear. Yeah. You know what? What?
God, you're so hype.
Yeah, you know what a
God, you see that-
Heartstopper and I have in common?
What's that?
We can both fit 8 pieces of meat between our buns, Daddy.
Oh, does it live here?
Oh, really? Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Yeah.
Is this
so why
soda?
don't we-
Fit this Italian stallion in between your buns, sweetheart.
Jesus
Is this
Yeah,
soda
why
popping?
don't we go to the back room with your meat and turn my 2 buns into a bleeder?
Oh, yeah?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, Daddy.
The
Maybe
fuck?
add some mayo to that bleeder.
Ooh,
Doesn't it
yeah,
sound
I don't
like soda?
charge extra for my special sauce, Daddy.
That's what I like to hear.
Maybe we can go with your friends and turn it into a combo meal.
Okay, I can't do this. I'm sorry. I have a wife.
He's a bitch. I agree.
I'm sorry. I have a wife. And your tits look like hamburger patties. Oh, your tits look like hamburger patties. Misgive train wins again.
The happiness star.
Yes! No! Yes!
What does that mean?
No. Wait, what was that star for?
Happening. You're the happiest.
I tuned in yesterday, saw you in jail. What happened? Nino and I decided to rob the convenience store manager. We actually were successful in robbing the convenience store manager, and cops arrived at the scene literally in 1 second. Or, well, I think it was 4 seconds. They say 15 seconds, but it felt like 4 seconds. Like, it literally felt like they just fast traveled next to the fucking store. It must have been a sting. There's no way. Yeah, like...
Almost 2 years, poggers. Love
It
the
was
GTA
fucking
RP.
nuts.
Keep it up, brother.
It was absolutely fucking nuts. It took you longer for you two to walk out of the store? Yeah. Like, it was cyberpunk police. That's how it fucking... The clerk warned Nino about this sting? Yeah. No. Way faster than the bank. Way faster. I think it was because they were doing a sting, which is ironic because the other guy literally warned us, but you broke Coil yesterday? I think I saw this.
Rooms that are out of commission right now. You want to go, you know.
Yeah, no, we'll do it. Just I'm busy at the moment. Otherwise, I'd be down there. We could
You see
do
how
a
fucking
bit
hot it
of
is
shit.
running a business with this guy. Half the time he's just offering to fucking give blowjobs at the back of room while we're fucking running the operation.
Oh, wait, so he was serious when he said that when I showed him the poker yesterday? Yes, sir. Don't lie. I was telling the truth.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I thought it was one of those...
It's 2021, mate.
Prince Street. What
do you mean it's a fucking joke? We can...
Well, I have a couple of...
The nerds aren't intimidated by Donkey W. Yeah, I saw this yesterday. I know. Did you see this? Summit's crew used Nino's hostage strategy to successfully rob 50K from the bank yesterday. Oh, I was gonna say that, dude. Last night after I was done streaming, I literally fucking sat there and I watched Summit drive for a fucking hour, dude. I watched the entire robbery from like Pac-Man head doing a voice changer with like one of the other I forget what the other streamer, I think it was like Mr. K, making fun of him and saying that like you don't have your voice changer on, to like fucking him up. Like I watched the entire thing I watched a clip of it and I was like, how the fuck did they do this? So I literally went back to the beginning and watched the entire fucking like hour-long chase. It was insane. Did I say Dr. K? I meant Mr. K. It was insane.
8 months. Oh no.
Oh, I did say Mr. K. Okay. Summit driving in GTA is so fucking pog. Yeah, it was incredible. It was really fucking cool. You know, Donnie's no longer employed at the Rooster? No, that's not true at all. I was literally fucking live earlier this morning before I started, and I was still employed at the Rooster. Shut up. You need to go talk to ASAP. Stop metagaming. What? What are you talking about? Tries to avoid getting his skull crushed by Bovice the only way he knows how to, offering tempting business deals.
Body slam.
Keep up with your
Man, Bovice, what the fuck? Shut the fuck up. Who is you? And what are you doing in Bovice yard?
Well, Bovice, my name is Nino Chavez, and I'm over here to give you a deal of a lifetime.
Deal.
You ever have some tea down at Rooster's Rest?
It's weird Charles isn't some over-the-top character or anything, but I love watching him. Yeah. Yeah, it is really interesting. Like, Summit's not doing an accent or anything like that. I mean, even his fucking... He wears, like, the same hats that he wears in real life. But for some reason, it's super compelling. It's just, like, very... It's very compelling. He used to do a voice changer, really? It's literally self-insert Andy with pogs out the ass. Someone is just playing Escape from Tarkov in GTA. Yeah, somebody's an OG RPer as well, man. Yeah, no, I get it. I get why. I get why it is like so many people watch him and why so many people respect him and why he enjoys doing it too. Summit is himself, like 90% of RP players, lol. Summit has said himself that he's a casual character and doesn't like getting into deep RP because he usually leaves for a bit after a while. Yeah. Hey, did you end up finding the Frankenstein we were looking for the other day? No. He's cracked at driving. I don't know, man. I think Tony might be better. That's all I'm going to say. What up, Carter? Is there any way to quickly catch up on your part in GTRP? Yesterday, I threw a massive event at the Rooster's Rest. Lang wasn't there. He had to, in IRL, had complications, so he couldn't stream. So I threw a massive event at the Rooster's Rest with the help of Nino and the gang. Molly was entertainment coordinator. We had Lil Earth's first ever single release party. It was pretty cool. After that, we fucked around, dicked around, and then in the end of the night, I got arrested. At the end of the night, I got arrested with Nino because we were robbing the manager of the convenience store, and Nino decided to Nino decided to drive a fucking El Camino, which subsequently fucking flipped over at 35 miles an hour. And then we met Bovice. I tried to develop or cultivate a relationship with Bovice in prison. Not updated anymore. Yeah, they haven't updated it since Ranger Dawn went hunting. Like, there's a lot that happened since then. Don the Stormlord, redacted to preserve Umberto's dignity. Paul Anderson, disguised for bank robbery. I mean, they've added some stuff, but not like... Don's evil twin. Nino calls a hit inside the Rooster late last night and customer gets murdered. Yeah, the lore masters have left, dude. Have you seen the Lean Boys credited in Little Nightmares 2? Yeah, I did. A lot of updates Go on the Clean Boys page now. Oh, okay. I think they burned out by updating it literally every day. Yeah, it's true. Seeing Quill's take on Lyric, very interesting clip. Okay, I know you guys have your... Are you playing? You were wondering about my character, by the way, for whenever. Spencer Smith. Yeah, no, I know. Dude, your character is great. It's pretty fucking good. 19-year-old missionary. The Church of the Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So dumb.
Have you watched the new Internet Historian yet?
It's wild how many fucking converts you have here. I'm gonna play right now. Hold on. I made Douglas Bucks wiki. Will you watch the end of the nerd clip, please? Dude, what do you want? Here,
Not
here.
a single fucking nerd is intimidated.
Jesus fucking Christ. You fucking
Not a
nerds
single
in
one.
real life are being such fucking nerds.
Not even fucking Layla. It's because we view him as an equal, so why would we be scared of someone in our party? I'm telling you right now, by the end of this whole thing, he's gonna be in a full fucking outfit, he's gonna be LARPing, and we're gonna be fucking, like, full-fledged drug lords. Some random ass shit. Just like, drug lords, nerds.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
But not a single fucking
Well, I don't know.
nerd.
You kind of got this, like, you know, like,
This guy looks exactly like me. What the fuck?
Go ahead, tell me, go ahead.
you got this, like, you know, attitude.
You want to see how whack this fella?
Yeah, I got my shoes stolen because the guy asked me, hey buddy, what size are those Tims? I go, my size. Boom. I'm clocked over the
All right,
head.
here's your tea, my
That's how
friend.
I lost my fucking shoes.
Who is this guy?
Yeah, thank you.
And he just takes it and walks away. Look at this fucking guy. So, are you gonna tell me what time the boss comes in so I could talk to him about being hired?
Well, I don't know.
He looks like me. The guy that got whacked was being obnoxious for over 30 minutes before this clip. It was such a great ending. Nice. Okay. Okay, boys. First of all, it's top of the fucking hour, so I'm running an ad right now. After that, all right, we're gonna get in. I want to get into it. You have twins you can't blame your crimes on? No, I can't do that. First of all, that would be literally metagaming. Secondly, that would be fail RP. Fail RP. Actually fail RP, though. Like, dude, gaming the system in that way is stupid. Like, gaming the system in that way makes no sense. It narratively doesn't make sense. Like, it's like the people who were telling me last night, you know, use the fact that the cops... I mean, actually, my chat's been really good lately. Honestly, I'm not even... You guys have been doing a great job. I'll be honest. You've been really, really, really good. And pretty positive overall with your interactions in the chat. Hopefully you don't fuck that up today. We'll see. But let's play this. Wait, oops, no. Yeah, you guys have been pretty good. I was gonna say, I forgot what I was gonna say actually. Never mind.
Hassle.
I can't find the fucking SoundCloud, the Clean Boys SoundCloud song. Oh, here.
Okay.